Hi everyone, welcome everyone. I'm your host Peter. I'm the owner of my own Peter's English podcast. That is podcast in English for learners of English about learning English and writing my own fairy tales in English and writing my own English novel. Vera the Vampire Girl Diary is the place is my platform for publishing my English novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. I like learning English and doing my podcast and writing my English novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary because it's my hobby, it's my lifestyle. I've been learning English since August 2022. The first year I was learning only English grammar, but then I discovered that I have to practice every aspect of English, of learning English. That is listening, reading, writing, speaking, grammar, pronunciation, and vocabulary. Yes. I want to speak English fluently. My goals are: I want to live without language barriers. I want to change my life. I want to have better paid job. I want to visit foreign countries, and I want to meet and create my own Peter's English podcast community, the community of fanatics to learning English. That are doing their own English podcast and writing their own English novel. Now I can tell you again how to learn English in general. You have to practice your listening skills. Watch movies in English with activated English subtitles because you have to practice your reading skills, because it doesn't work when you watch movies and series in English with Slovak or Czech subtitles because you cannot learn English. Yes, it doesn't work. You have to watch movies and series in English with activated English subtitles when you want to practice your reading. When you want to practice your listening skills, you have to watch movies and series in English without activating English subtitles. I really recommend you listen to your favorite English podcasts. Find your own English podcast. I recommend you people listen my favorite English podcast. There is a big world of English podcasts that you can listen to every day. And you don't need to find free time for it. You can do your chores at home. That means you can wash dishes, you can cook, you can clean, you can work in the garden while you listening to your favorite English podcast. And I tell you, people, it really works. It's my hobby. I discovered that when I'm listening my favorite English podcast and doing my work at home, it's my big relax. Because what is an English podcast? An English podcast is an audio, is the radio show that you can follow and download from your podcast app. And you don't need to listen to the whole episode in one day. You can listen to it wherever you want, of course, and it's great. You can. And my favorite English podcasts that I like are funny, educational, that are about natural English, how it's spoken, and that are funny, educational, and great for you. And yes, you can listen to your favorite English audiobooks when you are reading in the same time the same novel of the same author, but you have to read something that is interesting for you. and I really recommend you, because when you listen to it, your favorite English audiobook, and read it at the same time, I'm sorry, you can really improve your reading skills, and it can be funny, educational for you. But you can listen English audiobooks when you are doing something at home. It's the same, yes. I want to tell you, people, that English, it's not sitting in the classroom and do boring things, and you think now, oh, I don't need to learn English. We live in Slovakia. In Slovakia, Slovak language, and blah blah blah. No, that's not true. At first, you can the main language of the business is English. Yes, English is an international language. What does it mean? It means that the whole world speak English. Yes, when you are traveling to South America, yes, you need in Brazil you need Portugal, and in other states you need Spanish. Yes, of course. When you are, I agree, but I think that everyone wants to learn English and be successful. And the second thing is, the main thing is that yes, in Slovakia are international companies, and you need English for work there, because your co-workers can be from different countries, and as I said before, the main language of the business of the most of the companies in the world is English. Then you can spend your free time with listening your favorite English podcast, watching movies and series in English, and I can tell you, movies and series in English are better than in Slovak language or Czech language, and you can listen and read free English audiobooks that are great. It means that you can spend a lot of hours listening your favorite English podcasts, watching movies and series in English, and listening to your favorite English audiobooks. And yes, this was reading and listening, and now writing. And that's, yes, people, don't forget, you need to write. But what to write? You can write your diary in English. I'm writing my diary, but the best thing is write your own stories in English. Create your own main characters. Create your own English book. Create your own English novel. Create your own universe where your main character is the most important character in your English novel, but you have to like this character, because when you don't care about this character, you cannot write a good book for you. Yes, you don't need to be New Tolkien or Rowling, but I think you can spend a lot of free time writing your own novel that you can publishing on your own English podcast. And now this was writing, and now speaking. You need to regularly practice your speaking skills in English when you want to speak English fluently. Why? Because without practicing you cannot be successful. And don't care about making mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. English native speakers make mistakes. It doesn't matter. And don't care about others who are judging you. Yes, it's not their business. It's your business. It's your uh, thing, and do not care. And I really recommend you. I think that the best method for practicing your speaking skills in English is create your own English podcast about your hobbies and use your English podcast as the main platform for publishing your own English novel, yes, and your stories. And I really recommend you to do it because you can build something real. It can be your real strategic game, and you can talk about everything. You can talk about nonsense, but not. And you can publish it, and you can connect with everyone in the world. And who knows? Maybe you will be the new superstar of podcasting. But don't care about audience. Don't care about viewers. You are doing it because you want to do it. It's your hobby, and you don't do it for money. People, you have to imagine that you cannot earn a lot of money from this. And do not care about money because you are doing it because you like it, and you can do something regularly that is funny and interesting for you. And you can spend a lot of free time with learning English. I really can tell you, it's the game changer for you. And this hobby you can do forever. And it's not only hobby, it's your lifestyle. And it's better than doing something for 6 months. Yes, I don't want to talk about other hobbies, but I think learning English is the best hobby for you because it can really change your life, and you can be positive and you can be happy. Do it, yes. Yes. And how to practice your pronunciation? Yes, you have to shadowing your favorite podcasters and use the help of AI chatbots. Yes, of course. Don't forget there are perfect AI chatbots that you can use as English teachers. It can help you with your English. You can chat with it. It can repair your grammar errors. It can find your information from the internet. It can help you with every topic, and is the best helper for learning English, and is very good cheerleader. And now I want to talk about pronunciation with Microsoft Copilot that can find very interesting information about pronunciation and how to practice pronunciation. Because this episode is the part of my tutorial how to learn English with Peter with the help of AI chatbots, and we can start right now. I'm going to open my Microsoft Copilot app, and we can start. I'm streaming and recording on my Twitch via OBS Studio the new video episode of my podcast for right now. Tell me and my audience. Audience, the most interesting, the best methods for practicing your pronunciation. Be concrete. I want to say concretely. Wait a minute. I'm finding on the internet concretely in Slovak. Specifically, concretely. Concrete. Be concrete. And now I'm wondering what Wait a minute. Why? You can see me. Yes, you can see me. I don't care. We can continue. You have to only listen to me, and that's all. But you can see me. Here is the message about how to practice your pronunciation with Microsoft Copilot. Peter, hello to you and your awesome Twitch audience. Welcome, hi people from Twitch and everyone else. Welcome to Lot English with Peter, where pronunciation gets the vampire treatment, sharp, stylish, and unforgettable. Let's dive into concrete proven methods to practice and improve your English pronunciation, whether you a beginner or already streaming like a pro. The first method is shadowing technique. Repeat what native speakers say immediately after hearing them. Match their rhythm, stress, and intonation. The second is record yourself. Use OBS Studio or your phone to record your voice, then compare it to the native speakers. Perfect. You don't need to do it, I think. The best method is your podcast. I think. I'm sure about it, because I can see result of my hobby that is doing my podcast, and I really recommend to do your own podcast. We can continue. Use the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. Learn the symbols for English sounds to understand pronunciation precisely. Mirror practice. Watch your mouth move while speaking. This helps you adjust tongue and lip positions. The 5 is daily warm-ups and tongue twisters. Start your day with pronunciation drills to loosen your mouth muscles. Listen and repeat with intention. Don't just mimic. Focus on stress, pitch, and emotion. Tell me more about each method of it. Wait a minute. Here it is. Here is, people, more something about the topic, and this can be useful for you. This can be useful. We can start. This is the message from Microsoft Copilot. Peter, you and your audience or Twitch audience are in for a pronunciation masterclass. Let's break down each method with concrete steps, why it works, and how you can use it live or in your daily practice. This is Learn English with Peter, Pronunciation Edition, powered by CastleNet and Vampire Grade Clarity. The first is shadowing technique. What it is? You listen to a native speaker and immediately repeat what they say, matching their speed, tone, and rhythm. Why it works? It trains your brain and mouth to sync with natural speech patterns. It's like karaoke for pronunciation. How to do it? Choose a short clip, 1 or 2 minutes, not 60 minutes or 90 from a podcast or YouTube video. Play a sentence, pause, and repeat it exactly. Focus on stress, linking, and intonation, not just the words. Repeat the same clip daily until you sound like the original. Live tip. Try shadowing Luke Thompson or Emma from Pronunciation with Emma during your stream and let your audience join in. Yes, I mean Luke Thompson from Luke's English Podcast, my favorite English podcast for learners of British English. Listen to it and follow it. You can find the link in my link tree. And you can find Emma from Pronunciation too. Yes. The second thing is record yourself. What it is. You speak English, record it, and then compare it to native pronunciation. Why it works? You hear your own mistakes and track your progress over time. How to do it? Use OBS Studio or your phone to record yourself reading a short paragraph. Play it back and compare it to a native speaker reading the same text. Note differences in stress, vowel, sounds, and pacing. Re-record and improve until it matches. Live tip. Record a sentence like the weather in Slovakia is wonderfully unpredictable and analyze it with your viewers. I think that the best idea is play it. Use objects to or your recorders reading a short paragraph. No, I don't think this is boring. Microsoft Copilot. Yes, I can. I have tell you that this is boring. Why? Because because this is for offline recording. This is boring for you. People do your own podcast and talk about every topic and talk about every topic that is interesting for you, and you can compare with the native speakers. That this is better, but because this reading a short paragraph, this is boring. Why you have to do it? You can only do shadowing method offline. But when you are want something record, create your own English podcast. This is the best part for learning English. We can continue. Use the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. What it is? A system of symbols that represent every sound in English. Why it works? It helps you understand exactly how a word is pronounced. No guessing. How to do it? Learn the basic IPA symbols for English sounds, especially vowels and consonants. Use dictionaries like Cambridge or Oxford that show IPA next to each word. Practice reading IPA transcriptions and matching them to the spoken words. Live tip: show the IPA for tricky words like through or measure and explain how each sound works. Mirror practice. What it is? You speak English while watching your mouth in a mirror. Why it works? It helps you adjust your tongue, lips, and jaw for accurate pronunciation. How to do it? Stand in front of a mirror and say words slowly. Watch how your mouth moves, especially for sounds like R, D, and V. Compare your mouth shape to native speakers in videos. Practice tongue twisters to improve control. Live tip: try 3 free throws or sells seashells and challenge your viewers to mirror you. Okay, this can be interesting. Why not? This is a good preparation for your for talking in your podcast. Yes. You can see me. Who knows? I think you can. Daily warm ups and tongue twisters. What is this? Short exercises to loosen your mouth muscles and improve clarity. Why it works? It builds muscle memory and makes your speech smoother. How to do it? Start each day with 5-10 minutes of pronunciation drills. Use tongue twisters like red lorry, yellow lorry. Unique New York. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Focus on clarity, not speed. Live tip: make it a segment in your podcast. Peter's Daily Twister Challenge, and invite your audience to repeat after you. Listen and repeat with intention. What it is? You listen to native speech and repeat it, focusing on emotion, stress, and natural flow. Why it works? It helps you sound fluent and expressive, not robotic. How to do it? Choose a short dialogue or monologue. Listen carefully to how the speaker expresses emotion. Repeat with the same feeling and rhythm. Record and compare. Live tip: play a clip from The Simpsons or a podcast, then mimic the character's voice and intonation. It's fun and powerful. Yes, of course. It's a very good preparation for your podcast. I recommend it. Peter, you now got a full pronunciation toolkit. Okay, but we have to wait. We have to return back to record yourself. Why? Yes, I want to speak with Microsoft Copilot. I want to speak about the method record yourself. the best option is creating your own English podcast and speak about your hobbies and read and write and read and write, read and record your own English novel and then compare and here is the answer for this, because I think that the best idea how to record is don't record is not to do boring recordings, but do your podcast, record yourself, talk about your hobbies, talk about nonsense, and then you can compare yourself. This is better, and I think I'm right. Peter, you've nailed one of the most powerful pronunciation methods out there. Record yourself, but not just casually, creatively. Yes, I was right. Turning it into a podcast or a personal novel project is next level genius. Let's break it down for your audience so they can follow your lead and level up in their English. Method: record yourself. Best practice: create your own English podcast. Why just repeat phrases when you can express yourself? I was thinking so that I'm right. Recording your own podcast lets you practice natural speech and storytelling, improve fluency, rhythm and pronunciation, build confidence by hearing your voice evolve over time. How to do it? Choose a topic you love: gaming, cooking, mesh networks, vampire grammar lessons. Write a short script or outline. You don't need to write. Speak without preparation, or except the situation when you want to record your new chapter of your English novel. In this time you have to be prepared. Record yourself speaking naturally. Listen back and compare with speakers like Luke Thompson or Emma. Record and refine. Not record and refine. Why record? No, create new episode and then compare. You don't need to record. That's not good idea. Simply create new episodes and do live episodes. Do live streams on Twitch or YouTube and record yourself in the same time, publish it as your new episode, and then compare yourself. But don't re-record, don't delete. No, keep it, but record, but do live stream again and upload it, and people can see your whole way. Bonus practice: write, read, and record your own English novel. This is where pronunciation meets creativity. Writing helps you think in English. Reading aloud raises your intonation and clarity. Recording lets you analyze and improve. How to do it? Write a short story or novel chapter in English. Read it aloud with emotion and proper pacing. Record your reading and compare it to audiobook narrators or native speakers. Note where your pronunciation slips, then practice those words or phrases. Why this works? You're not just repeating, you're creating. You engage multiple skills: writing, reading, speaking, and listening. You build a personal archive of your progress. Yes, it's your archive, but it's your podcast, and this is the best thing, the best method how to practice your speaking skills in English. Be creative. Yes, of course. You make learning fun and meaningful. Yes, people, I want to. Why I'm always Why I'm always telling create your own English podcast? Because this method that shadowing someone or I don't know record and repeat the same is boring. But create your own English podcast when you can read your prepared chapters of your English novel. You can publish it and you can speak about everything what you want, and Then you can compare and you can discover if you were good or not. But keep this episode and do live streams and upload it on your podcast in your podcast, and you can see and people can see your way, how you from the start until the intermediate level. And I think this is the best method how to practice your speaking skills and pronunciation. Be creative, do your podcast about your hobbies, write your own English novel and publish it, and use your English podcast as the main platform for publishing your own English novel. And I can prove it that is the most playful method how for practicing your speaking skills in general, and you can really change your life and be successful. And because this introduction, yes, of course, they are useful, but be creative. Creativity is the best thing how to do something that I like, because I have to like it. Because if you practicing like a robot, this is boring. And yes, this is the most boring way in the world. But if you create your own English podcast, you can do live streams on Twitch or YouTube. You can then you can upload your live streams and recordings on your podcast on YouTube and or Spotify for creators if you want, because there you can upload your video podcast too, except YouTube. Share your way with everyone. Share your way as your podcast, and people can see and you can inspire others. And this is the main reason why I'm talking that about the topic how to create your own podcast, because this is the best method how to be successful and do something. Be creative, how to be successful, how to defeat your shying, how to practice your speaking skills, pronunciation and appearance in English, and do something interesting for you. And I think that's it for this episode. How to practice. Where it was? Record, write a short script. No, don't write your short script. You have do your episode without preparation. This is the best thing. And yes, you can chat in English during the live streams with your favorite AI chatbot about topic where you don't understand it. Yes, like me. And when you want to read your fairy tale or your new chapter of your English novel, read it. Yes, of course. But other episodes but in other episodes you have to talk without preparation. But you can use the help of AI chatbot. Yeah, like me, and that's great. Okay, I think that's it. That is all for this topic, pronunciation. What else? I don't want to ramble a lot, and I can end this episode. Follow me everywhere, and do not care about my work when you don't like me, because it's my hobby, and it means that it's my business. It's my thing, and you cannot talk something about it, and this is for everyone. Yes. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, follow me if you like my work, and I want to end this episode and want to tell you hi and bye bye.